Every year, the UW Department of Communication takes a group of select students to Los Angeles for 48 hours of networking with alumni and other communication professionals in their places of work, exploring careers that they can seek with their soon-earned degree. Listen as these 8 students reflect on the 2-day whirlwind of experiences, taking in bits of advice from each mentor along the way.
I really enjoyed meeting with Pete Chiarelli because he gave the group such great advice to start off, and it really helped prime our minds for meeting all the rest of the mentors. And a piece of advice that he gave us that I think was really great for anyone who wants to work in the entertainment industry is that you really have to accept where you're going to start, and you can never get mad at anyone for what they're asking you to do, because you have to start at that bottom level and work hard and work your way up.
What I really liked about Dateline was being able to see not only the nightly news, but then also Dateline NBC. It was interesting hearing that they had combined their newsroom into kind of the new open format, and you know they had a desk or desks that were devoted to kind of the digital era now and that kind of a transition, and so it's interesting to see how the news world's changing. And I think broadcast news is fascinating, seeing all the technology and how they do it and behind the scenes stuff.
I really enjoyed talking to Christy. With my acting background, it was really interesting to meet with someone who actually moved to LA and did the acting thing. Although talking to her did reaffirm my assumption that it's probably not the path for me, talking to a fellow actor really was very informational and inspiring.
So Peter Clark and Susan Evans were probably some of the most inspiring alumni we talked to, just based off the work that they're doing right now. You know, they're working on this app that is really going to change people's lives, and you know, they're introducing us to the idea of social entrepreneurs, which is something that all of us were talking afterwards. Like, we didn't even know that was a thing that we could do with our degree, and so they really helped us just kind of expand the scope of we thought what is possible down here.
I guess I connected most with David Horsey. I got a selfie taken with him, and that was cool because selfies are the new autographs. My favorite part listening to him speak was when he said that his favorite thing to draw was trees. And I won't ever forget that. That's really funny. Journalism is rapidly evolving, and there are so many different jobs and different ways to navigate through the industry in that field.
I was more really excited about just being in the Times and just seeing that there's still a thriving newspaper business out there. He did say that you know, they had lost a lot of people through the years, that their numbers are down, but there's still a lot of people, and it's thriving, it's still going.
Coming to this trip, I was thinking about going into production, but I still didn't have a solid foundation of the direction I wanted to go. And this trip actually gave me that sense of direction, specifically with Chris Turner, who kind of gave us the perspective of a recent graduate and how to get your feet wet. For me, it's kind of touching, it kind of makes me emotional, because coming from a background of two parents who don't understand anything about the university, I'm doing this all on my own, and I kind of have to search my own path. The motivation and the passion that she has, and she kind of gave that to me. She relit my spark.
So the mentor that I related to most was probably the last one, Carly Simpson. When she started explaining her story, she had said that initially she wanted to be in front of the camera doing reporting. In her case it was sports, but when I was growing up I kind of had this vision in my mind that I would be like a news reporter. And then after going to my internship at New Day and just kind of learning more about the path that I'd have to take in order to be on camera, I kind of came to the conclusion that I wanted to do producing. So when Carly had said that her path was kind of similar, I could definitely relate to her with that. And her advice was pretty similar to everyone else's, which was to be persistent and to constantly network.